Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Monster Hunter. I'm HazzD. Last time we went out and did the Slay the Wraithian quest for a second time, completing 5-star for a second time. This time we're going to go out and do the final main story quest. So let's talk to the chief, accept our quest, accept our fate, and do our final challenge, which is the Horn of the Monoblos. So it's got a reward of 3,400 zenny. It's in the desert. It's to slay the Monoblos. The requester is the royal envoy. Rumor has it that the hunters here are among the best, and Monoblos has laid our soldiers low. Now we need your help. Slay it for us. So this is our final quest to slay the Monoblos in the desert. Going over what I have with me, if I go to my items, I have all the books of combos that I can get at this point. Potions, mega potions, power juice, cool drinks. Because it's in the desert, you don't really go in the desert hot parts too much, but just in case I have to go there. I've got a ton of gunpowder because I'm going to be making a ton of sonic bombs, and I'm also going to make a couple large barrel bombs with large barrels. Last of the main story quests, and I actually managed to get that right. That's a surprise. It's only taken me 46 episodes. Well done me, good job. There's a well done steak and paintballs there. I've also got flash bombs because they're kind of effective on it. I just kind of want to have it. Something you're going to notice, I don't have any pitfall traps with me. That's because they're completely ineffective against this thing, so don't even bother bringing them. It's just going to eat up space in your inventory. So let's go out on our quest. So this is our final quest. The series is finally coming near to an end. We've still got the after game, but for now this is the end of the main story. This is our journey. We've started as a novice hunter, worked all the way up to the final monster. This is the big bad guy that legendary hunter was killed, well not killed by, but injured by. So let's come over to the chest and pick up what we can. So let's pick up some rations and some paintballs for some reason. Also some first aid because I'm going to need it because this thing can kick your ass. And let's down some rations, just because obviously that's what we always do. We always down rations before these quests, because this one is going to be particularly difficult because this thing is tough. It's like the badass of the Wyvern world. As you can see, there's some large barrel bombs in here, so if you need more, there are some. There's also cool drinks, so if you do need cool drinks, you can come and get them. So let's go into area 1. It's going to mainly stay in the upper areas like the Wraithian did. So I'm going to want to clear these out. These Absurus can be cleared out after taking them down twice. So there's 6 of them, I think, that can spawn in here. So let's take them down. And you're next. Come on then, buddy. You're going down. Stab you in the face. Stabby, stabby, stabby. There we go. You're down. Right. You're next, buddy. You and your thick hide are no match for my chest piece-like weapon. And that vest boy is going to be annoying. I can tell it's the final of the main story. It's going to be a pain in my butt. I'm going to head to area 3 because I think it sleeps in here. It might either sleep in here or in area 4. I'm pretty sure it does sleep in here since all the others have. In here we have some gem prey which will only be in here the first time, well not the first time, but the first time you take them out. After that they'll disappear, which is quite nice. Let's stab you in the face and take you out. Down you go, because I don't want you paralyzing me and being a pain, and my sound is gone. I'm only a few minutes in and I've already lost sound, which is kind of annoying since I kind of want to know when this thing is coming, because trust me, this thing can kind of do surprise attacks on you, and you don't want that to happen because it will hurt if it gets those attacks in. So you're going to want to be careful for that. I'm going to head back to area 1 just to finish off those Absurus. Thankfully, this is not as bad as the Slay the Wraithian quest, as we found out last time, because last time, 20 minutes of hunting things like this. This time it's probably going to be closer to 5 maybe, because even though there are a few areas I have to go to, it's not as bad. They don't respawn as many times as the others did, so that's good. Let's stab you in the face, even though that doesn't really matter. This quest is still plenty hard enough without them, because the thing we're going to hunt is a beast. As I've been lampshading so far, it is a monster. Fortunately, until you go into area 10, it won't start moving the first time you hunt it, so that's good. Right, now that I've taken them down, this area is clear. Area 3 is clear. Let's go to 4. Thank you, Vest Boyd, for being a pain. One of the, well, actually, it's not going to be the last time I get 6. We've got the after game, and trust me, they're there to annoy you then, so don't worry. You won't miss them. They're going to be there, and they're going to be very annoying, so don't worry about that. They're going to be just as annoying as they've always been. But never mind. Let's head over here and take you down. I thought I was going to slide right into that thing's attack. I'm probably not going to have to go back to the base camp to heal after killing these guys out, because trust me, there's not that too many to kill. This is all that's really, well, I've only cleared out 3 areas, and that's all there is before we go and find the big bad, the big monster, the final boss-ish sort of kind of. Well, it's not exactly the secret boss, because guess what? Even this game has a secret boss. How is that even possible? I don't know, but it does. This is the final sort of boss, so let's head in here and witness our fate. Okay, so here we go. This is our monster, the Monoblos, as you probably already know. As you can see, it's a tunneling monster, so you don't really want to be running around and not paying attention to where it is. I'm going to paintball it right off the back so that I don't have to worry about that. As you can see, it will just charge into all sorts of things and ram you. That attack will be devastating if you don't have a decent set of armor. If not a really good set of armor. This armor is probably going to take quite a bit of damage. What I'm going to do is come up on here, because as you can see, it's now got stuck in this wall. So what I can do is just lay into its base, because that horn can be broken off. So while I'm doing this, it's a large horned wyvern that is found in the desert zone. Their giant horns make their attacks very dangerous. While they have no breath attack, their ear-splitting roar is the bane of hunters. So yeah, this thing is a beast if you're not careful, and I want to try and get away from these gem prey. Wow, that was lucky. It's lucky that it got stuck in this wall. So yeah, this is what you're going to do when you first see it. If you can take down do a lot of damage to its horn, that is fantastic and a good thing to do right off the bat, because this thing, if it can get attacks in, is going to do a lot. And please let me move. I don't want to be plowed by that. Oh my god. If that hits you, trust me, you're gonna feel it. Also, you can take its tail off. As it said, it doesn't have any breath attack. So the only weakness it has, I think, is lightning for some reason. Doesn't exactly make much sense to me. It's run away to 4, so I can't really use that trick with the wall anymore. I'm going to take down these gem prey because they're being a pain while I was trying to explain that. These guys can eventually be got rid of, so let's just bring them down and I'll take them out. Come on then, you, bring it. Bring it, pains. I'm going to finish you off. Stop running away. Get back here. And there we go. Right. You're next, so let's take you down. There we go. Fortunately, a lot of these guys took a lot of damage when the Monoblos resurfaced. As you can see, a lot of them are dying from one hit. These guys have just respawned, so they're going to be at full health. I'm hoping they don't just... Okay, apparently they just constantly respawn from that bush, apparently. I'm hoping they don't do that forever, because that would be quite bad if they did. And would you please get back here? There we go. Stab you in the face. And stabby, stabby, stabby you in the face. And get back here, you. So there we go. Right, now that we've done that, we have, I think, and hopefully cleared out this area. So what I'm going to do is... Okay, I apparently downed a cool drink. I was wondering what happened there. All of a sudden, while I was scrolling through my menu, I downed something. Which is kind of weird. Never mind, let's head into 4. The reason why pitfall traps have no effect on it is because it's massive, as you've seen. Also, when it comes up underneath them, I think it will break them. I can't remember if it does that in this game, but I'm pretty sure if it comes up underneath the pitfall trap, it'll break it. I don't want to be standing underneath it like that, because it will devastate me. And I want to block this. Okay, it's only doing that, so now I can go for its horn. Did I manage to break it off already? Yes, I have, I think. Has it been broken off? Yep, there we go. That's what its horn looks like when it's broken off. Didn't really get a good look at it. You can also take its tail off, which is what I'm going to aim for next. So there we go. That's a lot of the challenge already done. So getting it to... getting it to ram into the walls is a really good strategy and something you're really going to want to do, because this thing can be a pain. Wow, okay, so it just booted me and did that much damage. That's not good. What I'm going to try and do is go for the tail. I'm probably going to flash bomb it. Okay, when it goes underground, what you can do is throw a sonic bomb. And, okay, I was a little bit too late. You can sonic bomb it and it will just pop out of the ground in pain due to the sound. despite the fact that this thing produces enough sound to drag things out of the ground itself. I think if it goes into areas 7 and 2, I don't know if this is in this game, but if it roars in those areas, it'll drag all the Cephalos out of the ground. And I think you can block that roar if you're close enough to it. But unfortunately I was too far away, so I couldn't really get any attacks in while I was close. So let's come up behind this guy again, try and take that tail off. And block. So yeah, this is the final battle. This guy is definitely worthy of being the final battle because it is tough. It is hard. I would definitely say this is harder than the Plesalov, even though it doesn't have an element. It is still incredibly powerful just due to how quick and how powerful it is. I mean, look at that. It just launched itself right over here really quickly. So yeah, you're going to want to be careful. Also, just because you might sidestep out of the way of where it was when it started charging, that doesn't mean it'll be in the same place. This thing will... Oh, hello, what's happening? It's going to shoulder barge me. This thing can change and sort of curve its charge, so be careful. Sonic bomb it. There we go. Bam! There we go, and it pop out of the ground like that in pain. That's also a good opportunity to go for the horn, but I've already attacked it. I think its underbelly is where it's weak, so if you want to aim for there, that's probably a good place to go. Its tail is also a weak spot. This is the only time it could fly, because normally this thing can't fly, it will just tunnel away from you, so that's quite a rare thing to see. I'm trying to go for its tail, so I'm not going to use Sonic Bombs too much. Instead, I'm going to use Flash Bombs, so when it turns round to face me, you giant rhino-looking thing. I'm going to try and go for its... Okay, it's going to slap me with its tail. Thank you very much. Please, can I attack you? Okay, apparently this is probably the worst place for me to stand, apparently, because it is just devastating me with its tail, which is kind of supposed to be the other way round, considering I'm trying to go for its tail. This is not working out. Right, get down here, tail, so I can attack you. It's just whipping me with its tail. This is not how it's supposed to be. I'm supposed to be the one doing the devastating. Okay, it's escaped that, and if I get hit by this, I am screwed. I am screwed. There we go. So this is an example of how powerful it is. Literally, if your health goes low, it is going to devastate you unless you heal up. So there we go. I have died for the first time in this fight. So that's, I think, the 4th time I've died. So yeah, like the Plesalov, be careful if you don't have top tier armor like Raphalos or Raytheon. This thing is going to do a lot of damage to you. So I would partially suggest having power juice on just so you don't run out of stamina when blocking. I probably should have blocked there just in case it popped out of the ground and attacked me. I think area 4 you can actually get it to ram into the wall, so if you're still trying to go for the horn, you can get it to ram into the wall, but now that I've broken it, I can't do that, unfortunately. So let's head back in there, and what am I going to do? I think I'm going to continue going for the tail for a little bit and try and break that off, so it's underground somewhere, which is always fun because it's going to pop out and attack me. It's going that way. There it is. Right, so what I'm going to do is, okay, go for the tail. Okay, wind is not good. Let's block that because I really don't want to take damage from this. Or is it coming up? Is it coming? Hello? Hello? Okay, here it comes. Where is it? Okay, no, it's gone to area 1. Okay. In there, there is a ledge that you can get stuck in. That far wall where it's white back there, I think if you can get it to ram into that, you can get it stuck. So if you're looking to break off the horn, you can go there. I've already broken it off, so as I said, I can't do that. I can't get that option, so that's something you may want to avoid. Maybe save those walls or the ramming into the wall until you've taken off the tail, for example, because it's a fantastic opportunity to do it. But I decided I'll just go for the horn because I want that out of the way ASAP, and how in the bloomin' heck did I dodge that? I think I jumped over its tail. That was weird. Never mind. Let's move out of the way because I don't want to be hit by this. Where are you going? You're going to jump up right there, which is nowhere near to where I was standing, so I don't know why you did that. Right, it's going to charge, I think, or it's going to shoulder barge. I'm unsure how bad the hitboxes for this thing is, so I don't know if that's going to be devastating if you're standing slightly in the wrong place. So let's try and get behind it and get some shots in. And I can hit it while it's digging underground because, well, it's... Ooh-ah! It's not ooh-ah, it's it's stationary, so that's a good opportunity to hit it. Hopefully this thing can't hit me with that attack more than once in the same animation. That'd be fantastic. Thank you. Ooh, I thought it was going to charge, but instead it did tail slash. Oh dear. Okay, I managed to block that. Goes behind it. Fantastic opportunity to attack its tail, because even though it's not quite as long as the Basaurus's Raw, it's still kind of long, and you can block it and then move straight afterwards, which is a fantastic opportunity to attack it. It might be in rage mode now, so that wouldn't be good. You can tell when it's in rage mode because I think black smoke comes out of its face, so yeah, it's kind of obvious. It's a lot faster then, a lot more powerful, and trust me, if you're not at full health, this thing can easily finish you. So this might be one of those quests where I actually die for a second time, which wouldn't be good. Plus, as you can see, my health is already kind of low. On that ledge, you can kind of get up there and sort of heal, because it can't really get you up there. It can sort of ram into it, and if you're close to the edge, it's going to hit you and do some damage. This is bad. That hit me. It's unfortunate. I don't think I'll recover from it before it does. As you can see, its roar is probably one of the most powerful in the game. It's going to stun you for quite a while, so be careful when it roars. If you don't block it, be prepared to possibly get rammed right in your face. So I'm just going to take a couple of shots at its body, hopefully get a little bit closer to that tail. Nowhere close to it. Still spinning, spinning around. Don't get in its way. Okay, now what are you doing? I don't really know this thing's attack patterns too well, so this may go well or may go disastrously depending on how well I cope. I mean, I've already died once, I'm only 10 minutes in, and that's bad, run, run, run. Okay, there we go, right. So this is pretty much the fight. Some people may say this isn't really that challenging, but trust me, it is definitely a challenge if you're not careful. Okay, where's it going? It's going back to 4, so let's go back there. This thing likes to go about all over the place. I need to repaintball it, so let's do that. Right, I'm going to try and get this tail off, and then I'm probably going to end off the episode, because it's kind of been going on for a little while now. Perfect time to attack. This tail, if I'm in the right place, and stabby. Oh, okay, am I not tall enough to hit the tail when it's like that? Wow, that's surprising. I didn't think that was a thing. Okay, that's a little weird. Right, so when you shoulder barge me, I'm going to paintball you, because that's a fantastic opening for that kind of business, I guess I'll call it. Right, so what I'm going to do is, even though this went horribly last time and it resulted in my death, I'm going to flash bomb it, just because it's not really giving me a whole lot of openings to actually go for the tail. Okay, so let's close in a bit and get smacked in the face. I'm going to try and keep a better eye on that. There we go, we've got the tail. That's fantastic. So now that we've done that, I think this is probably a good place to end it off. Even though I'm in the same area, it's Flash Bomb, so that's a decent opportunity to end this episode. So until next time, like, comment, subscribe, and all the other good stuff. I've been HazzD, and next time we're going to be finishing this. So until then, see you later.